And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a game called Dreamcatcher. Now, Dreamcatcher is a kids game. It's from Space Cow Cow, which is a game. The company Space Cowboys makes some great games, but they're for adults. This is for kids, and this is particularly for younger kids. I would say lower elementary, even preschoolers could probably play this game. It says 4+ on the box. That's really accurate. I think you could even play 3+. There is a cooperative version in here where you could play with really young kids. This is a game about having dreams, about having nightmares, and stopping them with cuddly toys. It is not a scary game whatsoever. It is a game in which you are measuring sizes with your eyes, and here's how. In this game, you're playing with a stack of nightmare cards, which are going to show various monsters on them. One player gets the pillow. That person's the start player, and each round you'll pass this pillow around, which has a bunch of tokens in it. Each round, you're going to put a nightmare card in the middle of the table, like the one I'm showing you there. Then each player is going to take one of these discs and place it on their board, like this. Then, after everyone's taken a disc, you're going to place your disc on top of the nightmare to see if it fully covers the nightmare. In this case, the panda bear does. The panda bear has 2 stars on it, so I get 2 tokens from the bag, and I put them in my dream. Now, if the panda bear fits, the bear definitely fits, so that person gets 1 token. Then the rabbit is 3. Oh, the rabbit also works, so that person's going to get 3 tokens added to their board. And then the unicorn, nope, doesn't matter where I put the unicorn. Some of it peeks out, so no one's going to get anything. Let me show you real quickly. You can see some of the monster is peeking out. So some monsters are going to be different sizes. So the unicorn's the smallest, then the rabbit, then the 2 panda bears, and then the 4 bears. The 4 bears will usually cover everything. And so you're going to get 1 token if you take them, but you might want 2, 3, or 4 by taking a smaller one. Now this one looks like only the biggest one would cover it, but no, looks like the panda covers it too. But you're never quite sure what's going to cover each one. See, the panda, nope, the panda still covers this one. Nope, yep, he does. Anyway, you're going to keep going until one person completely fills up their board. You can also play a variant that as you draw the dream tokens, you say what your dream actually is based on these tokens that are pulled, but it doesn't matter. There's also a cooperative version in which you'll take cards and sort them by the backs. So you can see they have full moons, half moons, etc. You'll take a set of cards and then you'll turn over the cards one at a time and together decide which disc you're going to use. However, you can only use each disc once. So you're trying to go through the full set without making any mistakes. So you make a mistake and you lose, and basically the bigger the moon is, the more difficult the task is. That's the cooperative version. There's also a speed version of the regular game where instead of taking these in turn order, you just grab them as fast as you can. I don't necessarily recommend that because that's a little chaotic. So these nightmares are just silly monsters, and that's good, right? And they also use the same pictures over and over again. So while I suppose you could memorize which ones are covered by which, you're going to have a hard time doing so. And I can't always remember which discs cover which, but the discs, everything is really good quality. The fact that this is a pillow, but it's also a bag, is really neat. You can reach in there, but it's also kind of a soft pillow that players will identify with. This game is really leaning into the fact of kids with dreams, and the components are quality, as are most games from this company, so I like them a lot. Now, I played this with some older children, and it kind of went over okay. It was too simple for them. But with younger kids, this game was a blast. It really is tricky because it's interesting. You teach the kids almost a little bit about pressing your luck, right? Like, I know the big one will cover this up, because it will. The second biggest one looks like it, but that other one, that might give me 3 stars. And of course, turn order matters, because if it is a small one and you think it's small, then you want to grab the smallest one first, and the other person's like, I guess I'll have to take the 3-star instead of the 4-star. It is not a long game. The cooperative game is actually kind of a different beast, and I actually like that one, I think, better than the original game, because you're working together to say, yes, we know the biggest one will cover this up, but if a smaller one can cover it up, we should try that one, because we can only use each disc once. And then the harder levels, I think on the hardest level, you need to do it exactly right or you lose. That's clever. And like I said, there's the speed variant. I don't care for that, but some people might enjoy that. So if you have younger kids, we're talking kindergarten, pre-K, a little maybe first, second grade, this game's going to be right up the alley. It's a fun theme with fun components like the pillow. It's simple. It's a game, especially if you play cooperative, that parents can play with these younger kids. I think it's neat. It feels a little bit different. It's about measuring sizes with your eyes. There's other kids games out there that do that. This one does it slightly differently and in a fun way. Yeah, young kids, I recommend it. I'm Tom Vasel. We'll see you next time. Dice Tower Judgment, kid approved.